Let me put that to Graham. How immune from political interference are you, really?
It's a great question. And, as I said earlier in my remarks, we were set up to be an arm's length relationship. And the question is, how long is that arm, and does that arm shorten in times of austerity, to Mike's point? We are immune to the extent that we are free to make the operational decisions in the best interests of the system. The Ministers of Health retain the ultimate authority to grant us our budget to operate and to appoint and fire my board of directors. They have that authority. They have not exercised it because we believe we have always acted in the best interests of the system.
Your budget's not been cut?
Our budget has not been cut. We have voluntarily driven efficiencies into our operation, and we have seen our budget go down by 1.3% this past year and about a couple of percentage points the previous year.
So your budget has been cut?
As a result of deploying new technology, new processes, driving efficiency into our operation, not as a result of political cuts to our budget.
Has there been a diminution of services as a result of that?
Absolutely none whatsoever.
None.
There's been an enhancement of service, a deployment of technology, meeting hospital needs. I share Mike's concern. It's a very important one. As we move 10 and now 20 years away from Justice Creever's report and the whole history of the tainted blood scandal, governments come and go, as we all know, and ministers and deputy ministers of health have very short half-lives in this country. So there is a diminishing memory of the tainted blood scandal and Justice Creever. For our part, we remind governments all the time of our legacy and where we came from. When I do new employee orientation at Canadian Blood Services, we always begin with a discussion of Creever and what it means, even 20 years later. This is a memory we cannot forget. This is to use the term, a Creeverized philosophy that has to drive the decision-making we make today. Are we completely and totally immune from the politics of healthcare? Only to the extent that we preserve that operational independent and arm's length relationship from governments, and we have fought for that in the past.
Let me hear